Welcome fellow mobile gaming fanatics, it's MyTyme here bringing you another episode of WWE Supercard. Now click on play here and let's see what's new. First thing you're going to notice is when it loads up the screen looks different, okay, slightly different. Here at the top we've got Superstar 6 pack, so they're going to promote shove down your throat their current, should we say, special for packs that you can buy. Now I don't buy packs, I only buy credits to do the events. So I'm not going to comment on the packs and say if they're worth the money or not. You've probably all got your own opinions, but the current, should we say, best offer or promotion, special, etc. will be shown here. Now the next thing we do is we'll come down to exhibition. There's been some changes to exhibition. I'm going to try and show you very quickly in one game. Exhibition has been sped up. As long as being not as long as well. That's the word I want. As well as being sped up. You can, in fact, so if you click here, you come down to the ring like before. Now, just for simplicity reasons, if you do a tag team, you click on this, everything goes in quicker. You come to the game, well, it should, if you're going quicker, you play the game, come out, next person. So you pick another tag team, you go in, you do your pat, you do your bounce, you come out, you play your game, you can skip all the screens to the end. Next you come in, you pick your diva, you play your game, you come out. It involves clicking, and I've got a new mouse here, so if you hear the clicking, my old mouse wasn't quite as loud, and you can click this. I left it to the end, but if you notice the 2 to 3 was a lot quicker, and you can basically shave off, it's probably shaved off about 5 or 6 seconds of an exhibition game. So that was the first thing they were doing. The second thing they're doing is if you happen to win 3-0, you get an extra pick. So here I've had 2 board picks. If you win 3-0, you get a 3rd pick. So it's like a bonus pick, same as in an NHL Supercard. So Whitewash will give you a bonus pick. Now they've also introduced that feature into events like Ring Domination. So just skipping forward slightly into Ring Domination, if you happen to win a game in here, rather than getting 4 picks, if you win 9-0 you get 5 picks. If you had a tighter bout and you were going to get 8 picks for the win, if you win 9-0 you get 10 picks. So that is the change. Now King of the Ring exactly the same. Ignore my King of the Ring because I haven't been able to play it. I've been sleeping, working and playing other games. I'll click and go to schedule just to show to you all these games have been lost without being energized. Then here is me energizing, losing again in bed, and here's me at the start when I was playing. So I would comfortably be in the tiers to make it through to the brackets and the quarterfinals and that, but we'll have to see. Maybe tonight I'll get a few games in and pull myself up, but I'm not too worried. Current event Ring Domination we'll come back to in a moment. I've just played a few games beforehand, and then we get down to this area at the bottom which looks similar, but the noticeable changes are teams, mailbox and chat. So first of all, chat, click at the bottom, couple new options. They've made chat, should we say, more chat rooms would be a good way to put it. You've still got global, you've also got King of the Ring chat which you had before, you've now got team chat and looking for teams chat. So click on the top here, it will show you global, which is for everything, looking for teams for those people who are either not in a team and they want to let people know that they're looking and anyone who's reading it can then invite them, or for people who have a team and are recruiting more players. Team chat for those of you who already have a team, it's amongst you lot to talk amongst yourselves, and King of the Ring the same as it was before. Now on top of that, they've also introduced mailbox, so you can now individually message people. Now this is probably in a while coming, but you can click notifications and that will be anything. For example, if I invited you to my team, you would get a notification come up here. If you're promoted within the team, you get a notification come up here. I'll come to these in just a moment. And you've also got your mail, and once again you can send a person, reply to a person. And this has been a long time coming. You don't have to just sit in the chat, wait for that blue box, scroll through all the other trolling before you can see what and when a person's actually spoke to you. So that should help to tidy up conversations between people. And the mailbox obviously means you can leave messages when a person isn't online. So if somebody logs off, you can still reply to them 5 minutes later and they'll reply when they log on. Now teams, this is the main big change. This is the kind of marquee update. This is my team. Keep it tight. Keep it tight. Inspired by Xavier Woods, and if you haven't seen it, up, up, down, down, ignoring the O's. He's on Twitter. He has a YouTube channel. He's a gaming channel. Plays various games with various WWE superstars, and it's a good view. So I thought I'd use his to as my name's inspiration. I did join one team and I left straight away. It was just like a cattle market. Everyone was there, just like poaching people, all the best. I'm not egotistical. I made this team open to all. I made it super rare, just so what it meant was that anyone could join a super and above. The reason why I made it super rare was just so it meant that people had actually played a few games, and it wasn't just somebody who just downloaded the game, played for 10-15 games, joined a team, and then it's going to sit there in a slot and be inactive because they don't enjoy the game and they no longer play, but they're still like locked in your team. So this is the screen you get if you actually own a team. It's slightly different if you are joining a team, but let me go through the features for you. So top, you've got manage team. This is where you can change your team and technically some of the players who are in it. So edit team, we're allowed to change the name, your team tag, the requirements, and who can join. You click on open all. You can say private invite only. I will probably change this from open all, and I'll explain why in just a moment. And up here you can pick if there's a tier requirement. So obviously if you said legendary, anyone that's legendary who tried to apply would instantly be told they could not apply because they're exhibition deck, and that's what's key. The exhibition deck does not qualify with the set minimum. Okay, so this is at mode. Now when I said to you I might change who can join, I kept it open to all now because once I made this I thought I'll tell people, 2 people will join, and if that, I've got 10 people in a couple of minutes, couple left, couple more came in, and there's no penalties at the moment for just changing teams. If you pick other games, they will, for example, a 24-hour cooling off period. So once you leave one guild or one clan or one team, depending what they want to refer to them as, then you have a restriction, a time restriction before you can join another. So it's to deter people from just jumping around from one to the other, jump into teams to get rewards, then join another team for different rewards, join another team. I imagine they will introduce that in the future. It's not here at the moment, no. So now that I have 10 players here and they've been here for 24 hours or so, I'm not looking to just get rid of them, but if any decide to leave or stuff, I might then close it and then just do it to invite. So if any of you out there don't have a team and you want to join me, please leave a message in the comments or message myself in game, something like that. You see my in-game name, MyTyme, and if one or two of these guys decide to go, then I'll just invite you and you're welcome to join into it. But first of all, I will show you my members and give a shout out to everyone who's in here at the moment. Bubbles 222Z, Desmond, Harvey, Antonio X, Daniel, Link, Rene, The Shield, and Thomas. Now this shows you all your current members. Right hand side shows you their current deck. Okay, so you can see what tier they're in. Now we'll go back to top. Hypothetically, you click on one of these members, so we'll say Bubbles, and it brings you up a brand new page. Okay, this is all new. I can see the guy, I can see how many games he's played, wins and losses, I can see how many cards he's got. I can promote, demote, kick him out of the team. Now I've promoted him to general. If we go back, you will see the members. I promoted both Bubbles and Desmond and Harvey, all those 3 up to generals because they're the first 3 people to speak in the clan and to kind of have a conversation with. So I thought I'd promote them up to generals and we'll just take it from there. I think there's another one below general, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe I'll try out, but I didn't want to promote someone then demote them just to find out. I thought a bit harsh, so I've just left it as it is. You can then send a mail to the person or see their team cards. Now notice these 3 cards at the bottom and the support card, or the 3, should we say, character cards and support card, are the 3 cards that, or the 4 cards we'll say for simplicity, that this person is donating to your team. Okay, and we'll come to that in a moment. If I click team cards, it will show you the person's best cards basically. Okay, now we'll go down to Desmond and we will click team cards. We scroll through it again. As you can see, it's showing you all the best cards. Now Desmond's cards are only showing you the top 10. I believe it shows you the best 10 in season 2, and then if you've got season 1 cards, I think it shows you your best 10 of season 1 as well. Let me just check with mine, I can let you know for sure. Yep, okay, so it shows you your best 10 cards and then also your best 10 season 1 cards. Now I only have 1 season 1 card left, being Shawn Michaels, so that's what the team card bit does. But if you go back, you can change the cards that you're going to allow your team to use when the team events come up. Now that hasn't been introduced yet, that feature is not live, it will be in the future though. So click view team deck, and this is where it shows you the cards which each of your members has donated, so that we can use all these cards to pick your best team from. Now I don't know if it means you have to compulsorily use a card from each person when the team event starts, but the whole idea obviously is if you're all putting in up arrows, it's going to be no good. You're going to have no compatible tags, etc, etc. So the theory is you talk among a team and you would try and build a team out which gave you your tags, gave you good solos and gave you good divas. So somebody with good divas would, for example, donate those, where then someone else would use their up arrow because no one else has got better arrow. Someone uses a down arrow, gives you a tag team. You know, that is the idea of it. That's the theory behind it. How it gets introduced, we'll have to wait and see. Now you can then click on edit team cards. That allows you to change the 3 cards that you, or the 4 cards if you include the support that you're donating to the team. Currently it's 2 males, 1 females, 2 coming soon slots, so maybe it will become 3 males and 2 females. I'm not sure. I have to wait and see. Then you've got search teams right at the bottom, team chat in the middle. So I'm going to click on team chat quickly, and as you can see here, this is where we've all been talking, and there are some previous messages which I can't get to, but for those here, Harvey, you know, cheers mate, show you already. Cheers for joining. I believe he's from South Africa. Bubbles, yeah, thank you for joining as well. Good luck to you in there. And Desmond, guys, I'm not sure what you're going for in Ring Domination, but you know, I hope you get what you want. The Shield, Antonio, yeah, New Zealand was Harvey, and I think Bubbles is South Africa. So you know, it shows you that games, Rene, hello, can get you, bring the world together. You know, it's a wonderful thing, isn't it? So you can talk amongst your team, and you know, you don't have to sit and chat trying to pick out a person between 40 other people of people trolling each other because they've got nothing else to do. So this is your team screen view. I said there's not much to do with it at the moment, but the benefits of being in teams, you'll probably get rewards, etc. won't come out until, I imagine, later on after the events and once it's been successfully introduced. Okay, well, we'll go back to Ring Domination very quickly. Ring Domination is out. At the moment we have King Barrett as your ultra rare, you can see in the background. I'm going to have to try and get these 3 cards probably today and tomorrow morning, so I've got a busy weekend. I can't get the epic, the rare event card, which is Finn Balor, as most people should know, because my deck is not in legendary yet. Best case scenario, I can get to epic plus, maybe epic plus plus once I get these 2 cards, but I can definitely not get into legendary to get Finn Balor. So hopefully for the next time the next event card comes, I'll have a deck capable of doing that. But if you want to know what the epic card is and you haven't got there and you want to know in advance, then I'm going to tell you. Those of you that don't want to know and you want to enjoy the surprise, look away. I can do a countdown. I'm going to show on a piece of paper. So if you don't want to know what the epic card is, 3, 2, 1, look away, close your eyes, don't peek. You sure? Okay. Epic. And for those of you that want to know what the legendary card is, we're going to do exactly the same again. Countdown and I'll let you know. 3, well, that's 1. We'll try again. 3, 2, 1, close your eyes. This is your legendary card. Okay, hopefully you could see that. By the time the video comes up, maybe you can't, and well, you have to find out somewhere else. But they're the 2 cards, so I'm going to go for those. None of those are pros for me though, but better to have them in the team than not. So I'm literally going to play a couple of games of Ring Domination and then sign off, because I'm going to go to the grind. I will be grinding on there, and I will be grinding on my phone. So, for example, I would load up, I'm doing it here, I'll play Ring Domination here, I'll load up, this is going to be an NHL Supercard, and I will play one here, one on my phone, and this is how I grind through for a couple of hours. Ideally I had to get Andy, load up on my computer, load Andy, BlueStacks and my phone, and I play 3 games at once. But unfortunately Andy doesn't seem to work on my computer. I don't know why. Okay, so my Ring Domination, I've done this before, I'm going to go into it quickly. Pick your best cards, play to their strengths. I'm screwed here. Okay, good example. My weaker cards I purposely put into my deck haven't come up, and I'm going to be stuck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to opt to put my Jack Swagger in the bottom right, because I have 5 right cards. Okay, now the fact that the computer decided not to take my Jack Swagger lets me know that he doesn't have a down card or a right card that can take Jack Swagger. So I'm going to leave Jack Swagger here, and I'm going to go and take his Kofi Kingston. Fully expecting him to take Kofi Kingston back, but I'm not too worried about that. So I have right cards, so I need to use my right cards to my advantage. Okay, so now I'm going to put another right card up in the top right, and I only have to win 5 squares. Remember, I only have to win 5 squares. So now I will take Shawn Michaels with my John Cena, and now this is going to guarantee me the 3 along the top and 1 on the right hand side, so basically Shawn Michaels. So I've got guaranteed 4 cards, 2 spaces left. So as long as we don't battle, it doesn't matter what he does in his next move, for my last move I'm guaranteed to win. Okay, so here we go, I've won. So I had a bad deck. Fortunately, he obviously didn't have any writer down cards which were particularly good, so it made it an easy win for me. Now if I had tried to win 9-0, then yes, I would have got the bonus picks, but I'm not worried about the bonus picks, to be honest with you, in this. I'm just more worried about getting the wins. And why do you want to win? Because you get 4 picks standard without any using any matches for a win, and 2 picks for a loss. So obviously you're going to do it double the time if you win. So winning is the key. How you win, 5-4, 8-1, doesn't matter. Only difference will be if you win 9-0 for an extra pick. And obviously please feel free to try and win 9-0 if you want to, but my tactic is never revolved around trying to win. So what I'll do quickly is just reload these. I've got a few credits left and I'm going to be grinding anyway. We'll play again, and I will just try and show you how if you can quickly sit here and use a similar strategy, if not my strategy, then you should get them pretty easily. There we go. Unfortunately I have no up or downs, and that's bad. Okay, having no up or downs is bad for me because I can't guarantee myself a corner card, but I have to work with what I got. So we will go down in the bottom, and we'll hopefully hope that we can take the card they put. So ideally I want an up or down card as well, so I can guarantee myself the corner card. As you see here, I only have left or right arrows, and this is the first time this whole ring domination this has happened. Now what I want to do is take Seth Rollins. None of my cards can be guaranteed to take him apart from John Cena, so I'm going to guarantee myself to be 2-1 up here, take the card and hope for a favourable play from the computer. Okay, so the computer is going to go for, I didn't see what this was. If it's charisma and speed I win, if it's toughness and power he wins. Okay, so here's one. So what I'm going to do now is I have a lot of right arrows, so I want to use a right arrow, get out of the way. So right arrow into Rusev means that we won't fight. So in goes the Miz. Now I don't need to fight, remember, to win this. So I'm now going to put Shawn Michaels up here, leave myself a left arrow and a right arrow, so no matter where the computer goes I can lay a card, not have to fight, and just win the game. So not going for the 9-0, just going for the win. Fortunate that the computer didn't have the cards to attack to the left as a super rare junkyard dog, because that could have made it a lot more difficult for me. But as you can see, even with a bad pick, if you play to your card strengths, then you should be able to win, because you do get the bonus. Remember, you get the extra move. You get 5 moves compared to your opponent's 4 moves. So if you naturally just place a card everywhere and you guys never interacted in the whole match, you'd win 5-4. So this is a better idea. 2 downs, a strong right and 3 left. Now my lefts are all too similar. My right and my down are my strong card, so I take a weaker card, put it in the bottom right, so I can win it from either the right arrow or the down arrow. Okay, now we start clicking through to get the game done. Next I use Mark Henry, because he's the weaker of my 2 down arrows, to guarantee myself the bottom right Undertaker. So we do this. Now I see, are they going to try and take my Mark Henry? This lets me know what kind of deck he has. Right card. Now he isn't comfortably taking Mark Henry here. The Miz is going to lose unless it's speed. Okay, I didn't even know what that was. It probably was speed. Okay, so now I'm 3-1 down. So now what do? I'm going to guarantee myself Mark Henry. In goes Ryback, guaranteed. So I'll have Undertaker locked, Mark Henry locked. That's 2 cards guaranteed to be locked. The fact that we're in Epic and I have a legendary Ryback event card, very unlikely he can take that. That's 3 cards in my favour. Okay, so we're 3-all. Now if we go all the way to the end, if I play a card, he plays a card, I play a card, I win 5-4. just in case there's a strong up or down arrow and I've got 2 weak cards, I'm going to guarantee myself another card. So I'm going to take Shawn Michaels, and this will now guarantee me Ryback, Mark Henry, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. So even if he can beat my John Cena, which he can here, it will be 4 apiece, but I have the last move, and I have left myself a left arrow and a right arrow. Oh no, sorry, I'm chatting shit. I left myself 2 left arrows because I was on the left hand side of the board, which meant that I don't have to fight. So I'm not left with 2 cards that have to fight the Undertaker. I'm left with 2 cards that don't have to interact. Therefore, as long as I've got those 4 guaranteed, I'm going to win. Okay, so I guaranteed myself the 5-4 there. Hopefully I kind of explained it okay, and if not, you can look back on what I just said and watch the game and understand what I meant. But I'm just trying to skip through this as quick as I can without waiting on the networks. So yeah, ugh. Alright, do you guys even care about watching me play one more? Tell you what, I'll play one more and then I'll call it quits. Where are you, Jake? Here you go. It was enhancements, weren't it? So we'll just go to a few enhancements for now, just so I don't have to do this again in a moment. We'll come back to the game. So yeah, as I have said repeatedly, play to your strengths. See, look, see, I can win games when I actually just my actual season team is pretty crap, but I can win games when I play my team. Now, as you can see here, 2 weaker cards at the bottom. I do have other ultra rares or epics that could go in, but they're there because all my other cards can beat them. So the whole idea is that I have 2 cards that hopefully one will come up each go that I know I can definitely beat. So come here, SPC Force. Let's get this done with. Easy, 3 rights, 1 down, 2 less. My weaker cards. Left goes in the bottom right, so I can hit him with the down and the right card. Goes above, perfect. Now I'm going to use one of my right cards, one of my medium ones, to take it to guarantee myself the Tito. So here you go, Shawn Michaels. You look perfect for that, and you go win this match. Now I can take that Ted DiBiase with my John Cena if I need to. So let's see where the computer goes. Computer goes top left because he can't take my Shawn Michaels. So what I'm going to do, assuming he hasn't got a good right arrow or a good down arrow, so I'm going to place a card above here. I'm going to put my Seth Rollins up there. As I said, at the moment I don't need to win games, remember, I don't need to win games. So what I will do now is I will put Rock in the bottom left, because if he can take the Rock, I'm guaranteed to win. My John Cena, if he took the Rock here, this left middle, I would put John Cena here, beat Ted DiBiase, and then I would win. But as it happens, I'm not going to go for the fights. I'm just going to win 5-4, and this is the strategy that I try and play. Try and win the game as quickly as possible, because fighting just takes longer. Simple as. I try and avoid the fights just to save time, not for any other reason. So we are going to see King Barrett here, and we are going to then make our way into the epic. And card limit must be timing. I won't show any epic games then. Possibly we'll do a video at the very end. We'll see. But anyway, thank you for watching. Just wanted to bring you an update, some of the new features that are changing here, show you the teams bit, what that's potentially going to lead into. Just to reiterate that I don't do this for anything else other than fun. So please, if you want to know anything, leave a comment. If I can help you, I will. If you want me to have a look at anything, if you want to give me suggestions, I'm always willing to listen. If you want to subscribe and you want to like, it's appreciated, but I do this for fun. I'm not here to badger people. You do what you want. Those of you who maybe are looking for teams, once again, if you play this for fun and you do play the game, and you just want to be with people who are going to reply to you, as you see people who are going to talk in a team, not just kind of like let you in and keep kicking you out, please send me a message either in game or leave it here on YouTube. And if a space opens or somebody leaves, then you're more than welcome to come in, and we'll see if we can help each other once those rewards are in place and once those team battles are introduced. Well, thank you for watching. I've been MyTyme. Good luck with Ring Domination. If you're still unsure about what I'm on about in mine and you would like to know how I seem to win my games, then please send me a message and we'll try and like walk you through it. Maybe even watch yourself on Skype or something like that when you're playing, and tell you where to put the cards, and kind of get you used to playing the game yourself and winning the majority of those matches. Well, thank you. Look after yourself. NHL, NBA and Dungeon Link videos will be coming out shortly as well after this one's up. So look after yourself. Good luck gaming.